Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UAB's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To the air, it's Burton. Throws for the tight end. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
That's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Burton. Unloads to the wideout. And it's caught! Touchdown, Blazers!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defense.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, to the next, to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Back to throw, it's Burton. Release to the back. Got his man down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
On the option. Now the pitch. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. And the Owls headed quickly to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold on.
What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Owls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The return is brought down at the 45, and the NAU offense will take over.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Back to pass, it's Fox. Got a man, it's Chapman. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets the back moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. You want to talk about right on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wilson will throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Wilson. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, and try different things to see what you do.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This one's complete. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Kearney. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, baby.
And try to find something positive.
Lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Blazers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off play action. They're working that left side. Touchdown, UAB! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He'll try to tack on one more.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts. And
oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Gets it to him on the screen. Across the 25. He's got hold. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Kearney. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Wants to go up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll they'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to throw, it's Fox. Big guy smells it, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Got a man. It's Irvin. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. On over the middle. It's Klein. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Birmingham. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone. Lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers. who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Quickly complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Runs through the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
On the move, it's Kearney fighting off the defender. Ball is free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Fox. And tackled there by the defense.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. On the option. Now the toss. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Slams ahead. Touchdown, Owls! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go!
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Power ahead. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Blazers are marching down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They go to the ground. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Dropping back, it's Burton. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Fox. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one and make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Blazers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Burton. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Snares it outside. It's Irvin. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's hooked. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's hooked. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession. Is going to be important from here on in.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
And the Blazers will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Burton. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He's looking to pass. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Going up top again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And the quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field for the first time today. And the offense coming off just a brutal performance. The pass protection broke down. Quarterback forced to try to make plays, made mistakes instead. It was a nightmare. Can they turn that around this game?
Yeah, just a disaster. And talking to the offensive coordinator, he took a lot of the blame. I don't know if the scheme was the right fit last week, but I think they're excited. It's a new opportunity. They turn the page. And I think this offense, it's very, very important that they get off to a good start, be consistent, and get that confidence back.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. And look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Hot over the middle. It's Humphreys. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the 1st.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Past the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. In the backfield, it's Robinson. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better together.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This time a completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. That's reeled in. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Buckeyes line up at first and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Snags the quick throw.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Did he make it to the marker? Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. That's a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5.
The return is second down at the 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And off in a single back formation. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call and back them up 15. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open, he makes the grab. Now here he goes. Crosses, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks an open space. Eludes a tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Branch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Tate.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers. And
they'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. looking to throw yet again.
Wide open downfield.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Running through the tackle. The ball is loose.
Touchdown, Dogs.
Add 6 more points to the total.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They're bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball snagged for a completion. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle.
It's Tate.
Finally make the stop right near midfield. First down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Like the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Keeper for the first down and more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense will use a timeout and have a quick meeting on the sideline. 2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So it's 3rd down, and out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Who got it? The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining 1st half than you?
Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Tate. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The sure hands. It's Branch. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. And good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. A solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. Now offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 at the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play.
3:25.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trend. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down to goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yes, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
who's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can he get a drive going this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That pass falls incomplete. It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Hand off to the single back. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good line. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Dogs will line up to punt it away. They kick it away for a 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. It's an option look. Loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Takes the handoff again. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with the kicker like that. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They opened it away last time. Now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. He's stopped at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch in space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Over the middle, it's Smith. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This passing game is on fire today.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back. They're selling out against this run game.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was losing through the ball. It's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field. See if he can make the play on this return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. Mickey moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
The pass gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we are, late in the close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st down, it's play action. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
38, Ohio State, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start on the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.